Hey food lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing one of Nigeria's most loved street snack, Nigerian coated peanuts, also known as peanut burger or crunchy peanuts. They are sweet, crispy and so addictive. You will never stop at one handful. If you have been searching for a perfect coated peanut recipe, golden, crunchy and never sticky, then you are in the right place. So make sure you watch from start to finish so you don't miss any important step to make your perfectly coated peanuts. And don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button if you find this really helpful. Also, if you know someone who wanted to start a peanut coated business and doesn't know how to go about it, doesn't know how to start, share this video to them, because by the end of this video, you will be able to make your own perfect peanuts right from your kitchen. In order to achieve this perfect crunchy peanuts, here are the listed ingredients I will be using today. So do well to check my description. I'm going to be listing all the ingredients I used in achieving this perfect peanuts and also the measurements of my peanuts. So here is the preparation process for the peanuts. Firstly, I'm going to pour the raw peanuts inside a bowl. Remember, I said I am using 3 cups of peanuts. You can increase your measurements or you can reduce your measurement. So I'm going to pick out any bad ones and rinse them lightly with salt and water. Then after that, I'm going to spread them on a tray and allow it to dry. You can air dry or you can sun dry. Your peanuts must be dry before coating or the batter won't stick properly. So after pouring the raw peanuts into a bowl, I'm going to add 1 tablespoonful of salt into the peanuts. The salt is going to make the peanuts have a nice taste. And remember, you can only make your coated peanuts with raw granules and not baked or fried ones. So make sure your peanut is soaked slightly in salt water for a perfect taste. Then after rinsing and sieving the peanuts, I'm going to spread it out on a tray to sun dry. You can also have it air dry or dry slightly in your oven before coating, but do not leave it to fry. So after spreading my raw granules on a tray, I'm going to take it out to sun dry before we start making our coated peanuts. So while the peanut is drying under the sun, let's prepare our syrup for our coated peanuts. I will start off by breaking 3 eggs into a bowl. Always remember to break your eggs separately whenever you are making use of raw eggs in any recipe. You get to know the bad ones so you don't get your ingredients ruined. So after adding the eggs into the bigger bowl, I will whisk until it starts to foam. Then I'll add my milk, flavor to the eggs, add some salt, baking powder and whisk until everything is dissolved completely into the raw eggs. Remember, this is the syrup we'll be using in coating the peanuts. Once the milk flavor and the salt have dissolved completely, I will add 1 cup of granulated sugar into the mixture. The sugar is going to serve as a binder and sweetener for the coated peanuts. You can increase your measurements depending on how sweet you want your peanuts, or you can adjust to the taste, but make sure you don't add too much sugar because you won't like the outcome. So after adding the sugar, I will give it a proper mix so the sugar can dissolve really well. Then I'll add some water to loosen up the syrup. I'm using half cup plus 3/4 cup of water, making it in total of 208 ml of water. This water is going to help the sugar dissolve properly. I will also add half teaspoon of baking powder and mix everything together. And here we have our perfect syrup for making our coated peanuts. And here the peanut I sun dried is ready for coating. Please make sure your peanut is dry before you attempt coating it. Do not soak for too long in water before drying it out, so you won't get a bad peanut. So now this is where the main work comes in. We need a lot of work to do here, but if you have a peanut coating machine, the work will be a lot easier. So if you are going to be coating the peanuts manually just like mine, You will be needing a deep big bowl for rolling the peanuts. This way you are sure of getting a perfect round peanut, well coated and very attractive after frying, especially if you are getting this done for commercial purpose. So in a deep boil, I added some of the dry peanuts. Pour a portion of the beaten eggs mixture over the dry peanuts and mix with a spoon. You can also use your hand until it's slightly coated. Then I sprinkle some of the flour mixture over it. Shake or stir gently so the flour mixture covers the peanuts evenly. So I'm going to repeat this process while continuously adding the syrup, then flour, about 4 to 5 times depending on how coated you want your peanuts. Please remember not to pour all the egg mixture or flour at once. Add little egg to the peanuts, stir until they are just wet, then sprinkle the flour. Shake well before repeating the process. This gradual coating helps them stay separate. But if you notice anyone clumping together, pause and use your hand and separate them. Then you continue by adding a little flour and keep rolling. And please, when you are making your peanuts, avoid shallow bowls. You need a deep bowl in order to coat your peanuts very well. If you are using shallow bowls, your peanuts are not going to turn nice. After coating about 5 to 6 times, this is what I achieved. If yours is not looking this perfect, you didn't get it right. Please pay attention to the rolling and the way you added your syrup. Now I will pour those coated peanuts into a tray pan and continue with the other peanuts until they are fully coated. Please feel free to dust off any extra flour after coating your peanut using a sieve. But as you can see here, I do not need the sieve for that because mine was perfectly coated without extra flour dust. To fry the coated peanuts, heat your vegetable oil in a deep pan over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, gently pour in small batch of coated peanuts. Remember not to overcrowd the pan. This is another way to prevent your peanuts from sticking together. Stir continuously so they fry evenly and don't clump together. If your oil is too hot, the outer coating will harden too quickly and trap a lot of moisture, which will make your peanuts soft and not crunchy, making them gum together, and the shelf life is going to be very short. So always fry on a medium heat to ensure it is evenly fried and prevent sticking together. Once the peanut is done, scoop them out into a sieve or a paper towel to absorb excess oil. Allow it to cool off completely before storing in an airtight container. If you're making this for sale, go ahead and sell in different way you like according to your preference. And there you have it. Your homemade Nigeria coated peanuts are ready. Perfectly crunchy, golden and so tasty. Enjoy them as a snack on the go or serve them with chilled drinks. Or even package them for sale if you are thinking of starting a small snack business. If you love this recipe, hit the like button, drop a comment below and subscribe for more easy Nigeria snack and food from XT Kitchen. Thanks for watching and I'll be seeing you guys on my next one. Bye!